Hello everyone, Sargon, Destroyer of Worlds here, and once again, I very much appreciate you joining me for another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. Yes, we are here in Elmcreek, and we've got a few things to do. Actually, we've got one thing to do this month, and that is we're going to unload a bunch of this wheat, and we are going to go feed... Oh, stop. Oh, stop. 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 Okay, 98%, we definitely stopped in time. Yeah, we're going to feed our chickens. And then we are going to move into the month of August. And we are likely to have a very busy harvest season. We have some canola to harvest, some oats to harvest, some sorghum to harvest. And I think they'll all be ready in the month of August here. Okay, well, maybe that wasn't a bad thing that we filled this all the way up. One more to unload. Wish this was just a tad faster. But the chickens will be fed, they'll be happy. Now I just need to tip this back into the silo. Now you might notice all the silage bales are gone. Well, they're actually tucked away in the top left corner there. We got them off the field, as well as the grass bales. They are in front of the sheep. So they're ready to go once the sheep need more food. Speaking of food, why don't we just hop in for a quick bite to eat here for dinner, nap, and we will see you in the morning. Well, another day, another month has passed. We are running low on funds again. Okay. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine. So let's have a look. In case we do need to make a tad bit of money. Ooh. That cultivating contract is very, very tempting. Got some other harvest contracts. You know what? We could use the money. Why don't we accept this contract here? It is, what was it? Field 10? Yes, field number 10. So this is fine. So what we can do is we will take... We can take this tractor here. I was about to say, find our cultivator. Has anyone seen a cultivator right in front of us? We can get this up here, or up to field number 10, which, for eagle-eyed viewers, we were there last episode. Trying to be a little cheeky, stealing a bit of canola. But we did deliver the right amount to the delivery point, so we're fine. We're fine. Everybody's happy. And speaking of happy, I'll be happy to stay out of the poorhouse with just under $3,000 in our bank account. We are not doing very well. Now, we've got plenty of money to come. I am absolutely, positively not worried about our ability to make income. Now, it's also kind of telling or appropriate that we come up here to Field 10 because look at this beautiful John Deere harvester just sitting around. Okay, yeah, that's ours. Kind of left it here. So, oops. We're going to pick that up, so we'll get Mr. Worker here underway. So he can work off in the background and hopefully finish within $2,881. Now we can drop off while properly transport. Well, maybe not. Yeah, we need to get that off the hill. Well, that took a little more encouragement than I would like to admit, and I'm not even really sure that that's secured to the trailer. Like I said, it's little. Yeah, I'm just gonna say. Trail and I had some words along with the header, and I still don't think we're aligned. But anyways, let's get back to the farm and let's get on with harvesting some of our own fields. We have finally made it back to our farm. And as you can see, well, some deer just teleported out of nowhere, so we might be in the Matrix. I'm not sure which, but the header survived, did not fall off. I gave it a bit of a ride, but I was about to say we're fine now. There we go. Let go. We're good. We're cool. It's all good. Whoa, as I run over the trailer as Sargon's revenge. Now, thankfully, we can finally get to cutting our canola field. As we do a very slow turn. Who did that? Look at that big patch there. Terrible. Yeah, I'm finally happy. We can cover that up. We can plow that. Probably plant some more canola. Got some sorghum there. Got some oats here. Yeah. So that field there, oat field, obviously, canola field that we are currently harvesting, and that sorghum field are all ready to harvest this month. I don't think we'll get to them all this month. I think what we will do is we will get this canola field harvested. And I think the oat field. We'll get that one done as well. And then next episode, we'll get the sorghum field done. And then maybe even start plowing and planting for next season. Because we can get the canola one going pretty much right away, if I'm not mistaken. See our sunflower fields in the background still growing, so those will come later. Very happy about that. I think we'll do a little jog around the headland here, because as much as I love the large fields, yeah, tad challenging up against this creek here in Elmcreek. Okay, that was a bad joke I was about to lay down. My apologies. Yeah. Yep, I've done it before, and I'll probably do it again. That I'm not ashamed of. So, yes. And maybe we're at the point in time where between now and next season, we can get another field for wheat or sorghum. Or maybe the field behind us we can actually end up buying. But I don't think we can get it before we can plant the... Yeah, no. I got teased about that earlier today, I should say. That field behind us, this one here that we don't own, that I would love to own, would be a great canola field as well. But we won't have money in time, because it's this month that we can plant the canola, and I think next month as well, but once again, we won't have the money. But I think we could plant canola there, and where the sorghum currently is, as well as this field. And then we just need to find a field later on that we can, get some wheat or sorghum. We can maybe buy one of those to make sure our chickens are well fed. Now that actually might last a season, but we used up all the wheat we had. So, yeah, we're going to have to save up because those chickens are our meal ticket right now. We've got about $140,000 worth of eggs we could sell at max price, which is still in a few months. Not today, not this month. So, but that is another field. That could be a tractor. Ooh, we should check the used machinery, which I think we will do after we quickly finish this field. Not quite, but almost. This field was enough for this harvester. Well, actually, I guess technically this field was, whoa, too much for this harvester. As a result, we did a bit of damage. Way to go, Sargon. Okay, it is what it is. Almost emptied the harvester here, which is good news because there is more room in the trailer, so we should be able to basically finish up this little bit of canola, get it in the trailer, get it over to our oil mill production, ignore the slight damage to the field. Okay, we've covered it up. There is no crime here. It's all good. Yep. And I knew it was coming. I should have just hit the brakes a little sooner. It is what it is. But here is the last little strip. Perfectly straight, no rough edges. You know, just like in my Timberborn series, where I've never flooded that any district whatsoever. 100% no video proof of that ever occurring. Those poor beavers. Those poor beavers. Anyways, this is Farming Simulator, not Timberborn. Great series. I highly encourage you to check it out. But we can get this done. We get that canola over. Very happy, very excited. And actually, we can see when we get over to the oil mill production whether we've actually produced any canola oil from what we delivered last month. I wouldn't be surprised because we had about 650 liters of canola oil in the hopper, and it's 1,000 liter per pallet. So we're 2/3 of the way there, basically. So I would not be surprised if in the meantime we have gotten a pallet of canola oil. These sunflowers are looking nice. This is an Instagram model's favorite time of year almost. The sunflower fields. Yes, they're beautiful, and I have 2 of them, and we're going to make some glorious sunflower oil money from those. Wowzers! 3 pallets of canola oil. I am ecstatic for that. I must admit, I am extremely surprised, but ecstatic that we have that much canola oil produced from last month. Can't wait to see what this produces for us later on as we progress throughout the year. This field of oats should not take too long, and we're going to get some straw from this, which we could use. And what's going to be nice, we made in that baler as opposed to the OG baler with the little itsy bitsy teeny weeny bales of straw, which, you know, maybe what we'll end up doing, since we'll have much bigger bales here for our TMR and our cows, as well as the bedding. Or we could, oh, you know what? I was thinking we could sell it, which we can do. But maybe what I'll do off camera is just throw them all into the TMR machine and make a straw bale. Sorry, straw for the cows to make manure. And we actually do need a manure pit too. That is something we need to add. You need to figure out what side I want to put that on, but we will add manure for sure. Because free fertilizer is a fertilizer. The other thing, you know, maybe our next field, it's tempting. There's so much to do, and this is the great thing about this game. But if I look, I would love to connect these 2 fields. Definitely would make this a little more interesting going, instead of this really odd-shaped field. And it's kind of just sitting there. So that's a possibility. Of course, bigger is the better. Like next to our 2 sunflower fields. Oh, the decisions. our empire continues to grow, and we do need to figure what field to buy. So perhaps leave a comment down below. Should the next field we look to acquire be potentially this field here, or that field which is next to our sunflower field where the train is going by? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is awkward. Why didn't anybody tell me that the flashing red light at the bottom meant we were actually going to run out of fuel? This is awkward. Thankfully, a fellow farmer heard my cries, well, my crying, my screaming, my sobbing of running out of fuel, and was kind enough to come by and give me some of his fuel. Now, I did pay for the fuel, but he was very kind and helped me out in a moment of need. So, but word to the wise that eventually that flashing red light at the bottom, which is now green, thanks to that fuel I bought off him. Yeah, that does actually run out at some point in time. Yeah, that was awkward. So, but thankfully the gas station here in Elmcreek is right across from our farm. Now, actually, I'm not even sure a traditional jerry can for a car would have actually done much, considering how many liters of fuel I actually put in this to only get it up that little bit. So, okay. So, I think, as we were saying, very much interested in your feedback as to what field I should look at buying. Whether it's that field right there, which I think is a cotton field at this point, or this little small field that's right here. Let me know down in the comments below. Definitely will take your input into consideration. But for now, we'll have oats, we'll have some straw. Straw will be for the cows. Oh yes, and the small straw bales, we'll probably throw them in the TMR mixer. And, throw all that into the cow barn so that they will be happy, make manure. Perhaps I should put the manure pit right there where those deer are. That's a good possibility as well. I don't think I planned that part out too good. So, anyways, we'll see. We will see what we do. That I should try to get as soon as possible. And the simple reason for that is we can sell the manure or we can use it as free fertilizer. And fertilizer is probably one of the most expensive inputs that we have. So definitely want to make sure that we are utilizing all the free stuff that we can. And the cow poo is one of them. So, yeah. And this is the awkwardness of this particular field, but it's fine. We're doing fine. Yeah. So, we can speed the time back up a bit. Had slowed it down while we waited for our farmer neighbor friend to come over and give us a helping hand, aka fuel. Because I wasn't exactly sure. That was a moment of panic. I knew there was a solution, and that's just calling on your friendly neighbor to come help you out. What we should do as well. So we're not going to collect the straw today. I think we will collect that next time. But we do have a helper currently working field number 10, which, as mentioned at the beginning of this episode, is the same field we took some canola off of. And perhaps we should go up and have a look, to see how well they are doing. We just got this little patch to go. The last little bit of oats. Just finishing that up. Perfect. That is done. And we can see our helper is 70% done. But let's go have a look-see and give him a hand. This is 70% of the field done, and it's doing a pretty good job. Got to give him kudos. Got the good old John Deere here and a fair size cultivator, but you can see this has taken a bit of time to do. But before we think about taking over, we'll let him do a little more while we have a look at a few things. First off, we'll just show off once again the contract and why we picked this one up. Pure profit of $10,264. Very easy contract to do. And there's some others we might pick up next episode. But the other thing is, let's have a look-see at the used equipment. So we have a trailer, which we don't really need. Ooh, this would be nice because we've been leasing and borrowing to plant sunflowers, but we can also do some others. But sunflowers and corn would be really nice. 61% off. Disc harrow, could use that. That is of no value at this point. Ooh, and we have a Fent on sale. Now it is used, 150 horsepower, probably base. Yeah. Okay, so that's an option too we could look at. So let's just double check this while the worker is hard at work. Come into our trailers, planters. It must be this one right here. So $54,000. It's one I think we've leased in the past. Getting this one would be really nice as well. But it's $89,500 new. This is $20,000. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, the Maxima 3-till. And yeah, that is the Maxima 3-till. So that would... I think that's something we're going to try to buy next episode. Obviously, this episode we're down to mere peanuts. So with that said, why don't we take over Mr. Helper here. That will save a few dollars and allow us to save towards getting, I think, that planter on sale. I think that is our next buy. So with that, why don't we say goodbye here for today, and we will see you next episode where we finish harvesting our sorghum field, probably taking on a few more contracts so that we can get a planter, and maybe perhaps we should pay off that $30,000 loan that we currently have. But blue skies are on our way here. We are doing well financially, even though we only have $1,700 in the bank account. I'm not worried. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching today's episode. And until next time, bye for now.